in the woods on some wood.
Suicide if you ever wanna let go. You decide if you ever wanna let go. Suicide if you ever you're trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me.
Here's something from
In the
Amazon.
woods on some wood.
Oh, I sound retarded. Bruh.
Suicide if you ever wanna let. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Bro.
Honestly, I don't really care about what the if it's 44p. 44p. Smoke wood in some woods and some wood. Suicide. Alright. Huh?
Here's something that some people need to know. Just because someone's dead doesn't make their music fucking good. Just be like, if I had a fucking seizure and then I made some ass music, then everyone only listened to it because I died.
Oh yeah, these are r/creepypastas. You wanna look at these?
Mm.
I don't know if I wanna look at that.
Yeah, don't.
Death by beating. Okay. That's quite
Death by beating me. Age 100.
Age 156.
Age 100. Death. Masturbate.
Arsa, stay awake.
It'll be the autistic kid after.
True story of my daughter feeling death. So I'm guessing this is also like stories.
Yeah. POV after the autistic kid gets
No stories.
She ate my kids. Bruh. Excuse me.
I listed my soul as an NFT, and now I wish I listed it for more than bro. Bro.
1 cent, or is that $1?
That's half a cent.
Half a fucking.
No, that's 1/100 of a cent.
These nuts, bigger.
Oh my god.
That's sad.
Okay, this is just videos. I'm not gonna look at that then.
Videos.
Troll bust. Bumps in the night. Oh. Alright. Alright then. Maybe. Okay then. Yeah. Alright, where do you want to start? Stay awake, no story, or scary stories?
Scary stories.
Scary stories. Alright. Let's shoot into this one then. So, God, that's a lot. I don't want to read it myself.
I'll read it.
So I'm just gonna.
Bruh.
I'm. Sheesh.
You lazy fuck.
Facts. Not gonna lie. Crying. Oh, okay, fine, you can read it.
Good. This story happened a few years ago. I lived in a building with my daughter, who grew attached to my neighbor's husband. Okay, that's not weird at all. As if he were her dad. One day, while talking with my neighbor's wife, my daughter, 2.5 years old at this time, came running to the door, but after running into my neighbor's apartment to cuddle up next.
I feel like it would just be better to.
Yeah, let's just fucking.
Hold on. Auto read. I don't fucking know. Auto read. TTS reader.
Click play button to listen to this text.
Shut the fuck up!
You may edit this text here, or upload a file such as text, PDF, or ebook. True story of how my daughter knew death was coming. This story happened a few years ago. I lived in a building with my daughter who grew attached to my neighbor's husband, Teddy, as if he were her dad. One day while talking with my neighbor's wife, my daughter, 2.5 years old at this time, came running to the door, but rather than running into my neighbor's apartment to go cuddle up Teddy, she froze at the doorway. She told his wife and I that we needed to be quiet as Teddy was sleeping. Teddy was not sleeping, he was in fact sitting on the couch watching TV.
Teddy stood up and called for my daughter to come see him. Again, my daughter looked at his wife and I and told us that Teddy was sleeping and that we needed to be quiet. I could see she was getting upset at the fact that we were laughing while telling her that Teddy is awake and wants you to go sit with him. Teddy started approaching the doorway where we were standing. My daughter began to cry and ran in our apartment screaming, "No, Teddy is sleeping."
Teddy's sleeping.
I could feel the goosebumps running across my body. That same day my daughter went to a relative's place for a sleepover. I had invited my neighbors to come over for a bit. Teddy came over and explained how he wasn't feeling the best and how he was breathing in and out of a paper bag before coming to my apartment. I insisted he go to the hospital to make sure he was alright. On the way, Teddy fell ill and asked to pull over so he could be sick on the side of the road. As he was kneeling beside the car, Teddy suffered a major heart attack and passed away while on the way to the hospital. When the service was held for Teddy, I had such a strong feeling that I had to bring my daughter with me. She brought her favorite blanket with her, of course. When my daughter and I got to the funeral home for the viewing, we were greeted by everyone in Teddy's family.
I'm just kidding.
They all knew who my daughter was as Teddy used to talk about her all the time. I held my daughter close as we walked up to the casket where Teddy laid. My daughter leaned down almost as if she was going to whisper to him. She then told me that Teddy was sleeping and that he was really cold. She took her blanket and tucked Teddy and then looked at me and said how he was happy and warm now. That night as I sat alone in the living room, my phone began to ring. 4,5 rings later and still no name appeared. I quickly answered the phone in the middle of a ring only to hear the dial tone. The call didn't even show up as an incoming call afterwards. It felt like Teddy called to say goodbye to us. It was so strange that my daughter knew there was something wrong with Teddy before anything even happened. A few months later, we went to go visit my grandmother who was passing away from pancreas cancer.
That child has problems.
My daughter refused to enter my grandmother's room. She kept saying how my grandmother was sleeping and that everyone should leave her to go to sleep. I instantly began to cry. Only 4 days later, I got the call that my grandmother had passed away in her sleep.
Nah. The fuck? That's fucked. That's fucked.
So it's not really a scary story, but like, it's fogged.
When you think about it, it's only scary in a fucked way.
Yeah.
Like,
are you alive? No, that's not a good way to start. No, wait, this one's good enough to just read. It's short enough. Are you alive? Maybe it's not a scary story, but okay. When I called my friend, she told me she met her old drinking buddy, Ayako, when she went shopping the other day, that story scared me in a different way because Aiko was supposed to be dead. I thought I was mistaken, so I checked with my wife, who was also my drinking buddy earlier, and she agreed with me. I thought to myself, could this be her ghost? So I checked with Sodomy, who was a good friend of, and she said, don't kill her without permission, she's fine. I still don't trust her, so I contacted Yuta, who had a crush on Aiko, and told me that he attended the funeral. As of now, the results of the vote were 4 for dead, 3 for alive. I'd like to check with her myself, but it was to her to ask, are you alive, right? Bro, what?
It's scary. Like,
I hope we just gotta stay awake. So predictable. And I'm too lazy to read it.
I am so predictable. I am so predictable and I can't help myself being so predictable these days. I guess we all become predictable eventually, and our daily lives will be noticed by people in our personal lives and even strangers on the street. The shopkeepers will know what we want, the bus drivers will know what tickets you need, the takeaway you frequently visit will know what you order, and predictability is natural. We all notice patterns, and I have become so predictable that when I went to break into a house, the front door was already open and the family already tied themselves up. The gun was even loaded with bullets for me to use on them. I couldn't believe how the family knew that I was going to kill them and how they prepared everything for me to use on them. Sometimes being predictable can be amazing and you get what you want straight away and things are always so much smoother.
man, this shit.
Although when you stop being so
Seriously,
predictable,
kill
people
somebody.
can think that something is wrong and they notice changes even quicker. When I broke into an office, the workers there had already hung themselves to the ceiling. The gravity hadn't fully enacted on them to kill them as they were waiting for me to do it and do the job, so they were at an angle and not fully pointing towards the floor. They even got out the body bags and prepared the cupboards that I was going to put them in. I was so pleased with this and I couldn't believe how predictable I am becoming. Then another day I was following some guy and he was going in all sorts of directions and places, until he got to a park and kneeled next to a hole on the ground which he dug up to
I'm
be
so
buried
scared
in.
that like I'm gonna get like a
He even
fucking.
put the knife next
I'm gonna
to
get like
him
a
for me to use,
response
and again
by
I
this
knew
person.
that
It's
I was
gonna be like
becoming
my
so
exact
predictable.
address, my
I
IP
am a little
address,
worried
and
at
then my
how
internet's just
predictable
gonna
I am
like shut
becoming,
off.
but for now I will enjoy it as it makes everything smooth for me. I do feel like doing something different and wondering how people will react.
What are you gonna do? Kill yourself? Bro. Yeah, I was gonna kill them, bro.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Alright. When you're a kid, you don't want to sleep, but when you have to. When you're an adult, you want to sleep, but you can't. I mean, it's true. Yeah, the smoke goes out, and I'm gonna wait for the shit to collapse. History proves our elders aren't always right, or whether they respect. Say, bro. Bro, 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 bro. funny. Shut up, cow!
That's racist.
I wonder if they can hear you. Hold up.
It's funny. Shut up, cow!
wait. That actually sounds realistic.
I wonder if they can hear you. Hold up.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Arslan, shower thoughts.
Want to know what goes on in a Negro's brain? Because I can tell you, because I am one.
It's funny. The tallest person to ever climb Mount Everest personally had the highest airspace view of the earth of anyone that has ever lived. When someone says hold your horses, they're telling you to be stable. So much more about dying is not seeing what great achievements mankind will wait. So that's part about dying is not seeing the great achievements mankind will. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, right. We're gonna fucking.
History proves that our elders aren't always right or worthy of respect. Get on the ground. Pick my cotton.
Yeah.
The fancier a kitchen is, the harder it is to find the garbage can. I mean, yeah. They never have garbage cans. Punishment without execution doesn't teach the consequences of actions, only the consequences of getting caught. Oh, punishment without education. Most people assume that they're attracted to more people than are attracted to them.
True.
If you make a lot of jokes about having a small penis, people will think you actually have a small penis. But if you make a lot of jokes about having a big dick, people will think you have a small dick. And if you just don't make dick jokes, nobody will care. Farts are the ghosts of shit.
Can't with these fucking people.
A part of your body is always touching something.
That's true. That is true. Even if you're in the fucking air, your balls are still touching your legs.
No, but like, because there's particles. Air molecules, particles. There's stuff in the air. Imagine one time in Earth, like ever, air was so clean. And then imagine putting someone in our time, in that era. What?
They're not. Like, their whole, like, respiration system or whatever.
They'd be like...
It'd be like... They'd be breathing hella good.
They'd be like... What the fuck? Why is this air so clean?
We fucking diamond air. That's a thing, you know, right? Like
And then over
diamond
time,
air.
fire, shit like that, carbon dioxide, ruins our air. So, we get used over time to breathing worse air. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry wearing my hair like this. A little slick back. Oh, now people really would think I'm a Mexican. Fuck.
Alright, I'm from the Little Rascals. You all certainly have some obscure world record. Everyone in this world probably has some world record that, while obscure and unmeasurable, it's still valid.
Not even the most in one day. I think that record.
You can be too poor to make money.
True.
I mean, yeah. Like, people who are in debt so far. Damn. The easiest way to clean underneath your fingernails is by washing your hair. Hmm? One of the biggest pitfalls of humanity is that herd of hive mind mentally is so deeply sexual words.
If a homeless man adopted a stray dog, the dog is still technically homeless. Like, where the fuck is he gonna put it?
If your identical twin died, the evidence is there other than your word that you are not him and the person that died is you.
That's why if I had an identical twin, I get a tattoo somewhere.
Yeah. Randomly hearing your favorite song on a radio is more satisfying than playing it on your phone. God, fucking God. People... Wait. Okay, in the road at least concerts recording the show on their phones completely missed the point. I mean, yeah. Like, if you record the show, there's no value to it. But then, when you don't record the show, it's like, damn, I remember that. Remember that time we went to the show? And we had such a great time? The easiest way to find counterexamples to a sweeping statement is to confidently state it as a fact. Did you know dogs are actually cats?
Damn, bro, that's deep.
I mean, it says it right here. Easiest way to find counterexamples as a sweeping statement is to confidently state it as a fact.
Black people are actually
Black people are actually white.
Yeah, we just rub color skin.
Oh my god. Stranger Things is what parents in the 80s thought would happen if you played D&D. What's D&D? Wait, hold on. D&D.
I know DDR, but not D&D.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
I feel stupid now.
I don't.
Most Jedi likely never got to any lightsaber duels in their whole... Wait, most Jedi likely never got into any actual lightsaber duels in their whole lives. Blue light transfers more energy than red, yet red is considered hot and blue is considered a cold color by society. And people, of course, are logical reasons to that. I only tell it's the opposite of the physical truth. I mean, he's not wrong. Carrying multiple kids are professional bodybuilders. The job of a jump rope isn't to give you a cardio workout. It's to make your cardio workout look less stupid. Should I just end the stream?